What's going on, everybody? It's Rod with PAL Group. Welcome back on The Pursuit of Wealth, your home for MJ stocks, crypto assets, news, and interviews. We're going to get started here in about 30 to 60 seconds. Bit of a last-minute live stream, and we're going to be doing the giveaway as promised. So we'll get started here in about half a minute or so. Let us know where you're tuning in from in the live chat. I see we have a ton of people joining. We got VIP member, or I guess it's core member. I changed the name of it here on YouTube. Raging Gun in the house. Welcome, welcome. Let's go. Give it POW. P-O-W. You bet. We'll get started here. We've got almost a dozen people by the looks of it. So we'll give it another 30 seconds or so, and then we'll get things kicked off. See, we have a ton of people joining. I'm just getting a few things ready here for the live stream. I'm also going to put a link in the chat, and this is going to be for the giveaway. So I'm going to paste that in here now. So that link is going to be the YouTube video that you need to comment on in order to win the giveaway. So if everybody wants to click on that link that I just put in the chat, again, I'll put it in here again. And that will be the link to click to enter in for a chance to win. So we're going to get started here. We had some decent green again across the board in MJ land, so that was great to see. See, we have a ton of people joining. Welcome, welcome. As always, this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. We've got Raging Gun in the house, Vancouver Island, Bangford, BC, home of the peaceful. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. We got Kelowna, Chris in the house. You got Chow Runner Go. California in the house. Got another California, Kelowna. Love it. Love to see it. Awesome. Well, we got almost 20 people here on the stream, so we'll get things kicked off. We had an MJ explosion today, and as promised, going to be giving away a silver membership, going to be giving away a gold membership, and I'm going to be giving away 2 PAL ALGO service alerts, and that's going to be an annual and a monthly as well. So the gold's an annual to the PAL Group private community, and the silver is a monthly to the PAL Group private community. So going to be giving away all of those. And I just thought of something as well, and now I completely forgot about it, but I'm just gonna see if it comes back to me here. I'm gonna bring this up here. Oh yeah, I remember now. So the ALGO price will be going up soon. I mentioned this yesterday as well. So that was yesterday, so now there's 2 days left. It'll be going up on Saturday. So you've got essentially today and Friday to take advantage of this. The price will be going up. There's some people still paying $4.99. It's going to be going up from $15.99 Canadian, which is what it's at now, to $29.99 Canadian. So if you're a PAL member, you also get 20% off, but we'll discuss all of that more in just a moment. Also, yeah, smash the like, all that good stuff. If you tick the bell and hit the notification bell, you'll be notified on any future videos or we're going to go live. I also post a lot over on X, going to be using that as one of my platform of choices, one of my choices going forward. So at Group PAL for that one. So again, here is the video here. And again, I'll just keep spamming the chat. Sorry for spamming the chat, but I'll put that in here. Here is the link again, and that's this video here. It's the live members only video from July 7th. There's currently only 5 comments, so you've got a really good chance on winning here today. And I manually approve every single comment on the channel, so I have to go and approve them. So it looks like we just had a few more. So let me go approve those, and I'll do the giveaway as we go through the market update here today. So again, make sure to get your comments in. All you have to do is just comment on this video. It's the easiest thing you need to do, and then I'm going to do a random comment picker. So it looks like we have 6 comments now, so you've got a very good chance at winning. Like I said, going to be giving away a few memberships, so right now pretty much everybody's a winner at that amount. So if you go to powgroup.ca or pursuitofwealthgroup.com. There's actually a free trial as well. No credit card required to join the Pow Group private community. If you go to the website, it talks about why join Pow Group private community in Slack. There's a ton of reasons there. So essentially, the difference, there's a whole bunch of different memberships, and I try not to make it too confusing. But on YouTube, there's different memberships. As you can see, there's different tiers here. Raging Gun is a core member, so thank you very much for the support. You know, there's custom emojis, access to early videos, member shoutouts, member-only live chats, member-only videos. And then if you go down to the member-only videos, so what I do is, for the Pow Group private community, I do live streams usually about 30 minutes before the market closes, and then I post these the next day for YouTube members. So you're not really watching them live, you're watching the record version of it. So in Pow Group private community members, you get to request tickers and things like that. So you're getting a little bit more access than you would on the traditional YouTube. So that's essentially what that is. And we'll dive into the MJ market here in just a second as well. I just want to make sure, because there's been some confusion on this. I had some people sign up for the regular membership to the Pow Group private community, and they thought that that price was going up. It's not that price, it's the ALGO price that's going up. So right now, and I'm going to be giving away 2 of these. So right now, the annual membership, $239.99, that's going to be one that I'm giving away. I'm giving away a silver one, which is the monthly version of that. And what those memberships are, the gold, silver, and VIP, this is what you get access to. So there's the stock channel, electric vehicle, crypto, MJ, obviously. So this is what we do day in, day out, all day, every day. And you get access to me. There's 64 members, paid members in the Pow Group private community at the moment. And literally, this is all I do all day, every day, is charts and assist people 24/7. There's tons of people in the community as well you can bounce ideas off of before you hit the buy or sell button. Again, we're not financial advisors. It's for entertainment purposes only. But essentially, that's what these memberships are. And with the VIP, you actually get the ALGO service and an hour of coaching. So this ALGO service, $15.99 monthly and $159.99 per year Canadian, that's going to be going up soon. On Saturday, actually. So members who are in the Pow Group private community, so if you have one of these memberships, gold, silver, or VIP, you can get 20% off that price. So it's actually $127 for the year. In American dollars, that's about $95 USD. Whereas this price is going to be going up to $299.99 on Saturday, and the ALGO alert service is going to be going up to $29.99 on Monday. So here's a video that you can watch as well. It explains the ALGO alerts. This is what it looks like in the Pow Group private community. We had a ton of MJ alerts go off lately, and here's what it looks like in the email. So yeah, I'm getting a ton of people. I think we have close to 30 people now that have signed up for the ALGO alerts. I've been working on this for 3 years, folks, and I use it all the time. I'm probably the biggest fan. So make sure to take advantage of that. I'll be giving it away, and like I said, I think there's going to be a lot of very happy people that they won these memberships, because there's a lot of value in here, and literally thousands of hours worth of my time spent into it. So we'll do the random comment picker here in just a moment. Again, I'm going to blast the chat. So there's the link again, and we got Strone donating $4.99. Thank you very much for the support. I really appreciate it. Best channel on YouTube and the best MJ community. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Strone. Much love. Really appreciate all of the support. You don't have to do that, by the way. But yeah, so there's the video. Go comment on that, and then we'll do the giveaway here in just a moment. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll probably give away a membership, I would say, in the next 5 minutes. But I want to jump into a quick market update. And yeah, we'll jump into that. I'm just reading the chat here. I'll jump into the chat a little bit more toward the end here as well. But yeah, we'll try to keep things in order here. So yeah, there's tons of information on there, and then yeah, crypto and MJ, they're both seeing tons of gains today. So you're home for MJ stocks, crypto assets, news and interviews. It can't be a better day for our community here today. And XRP, this thing's going to be at all-time highs, maybe even this week, but I would say probably next week. I've been calling this for a while now, that XRP was more than likely going to see new all-time highs. Any time in July. I was looking at June, July is the most likely scenario, and here we are. We're less than $1 away now. So great day to be a crypto investor as well. So as you can see on the day today, Curaleaf absolutely exploded. I mentioned that this one would be a solid buy as well off $1. It hit, it was a double bottom at 101, then $1 Canadian. That's why if you're not looking at the Canadian side as well, you're missing clues. I just talked about this in the POW advanced course that I'm working on. I was working on it all day today. I need a clone or something, or a Tesla robot, but yeah, Curaleaf I said if you're only looking at CURLF on the OTC, you missed a big clue, because the clue on Cura, now that it's on the TSX, it had a triple bottom at $1 and then playing off $1 psychological. And sure enough, it went from $1.99 all the way up to $1.85 today. So almost 100% in a very short period of time. But we'll look at that in just a moment. I also want to bring up, here's the list. So just so you know, all of the, so if I go over here to the POW ALGO channel, this is what it looks like inside of the Slack private community. But you'll get these emailed out as well. But I highly recommend being in both, because you can see the history as well through the email group. But this is just the best in my opinion, and the community's second to none. It's literally the best thing ever. So what I did was I shared this with the community. Here's all of the assets right now in the POW ALGO. So you've got Apple and like big tech, you got ACB, Archer, you got ADA. So you can just pause this and look at it. But yeah, there's close to, I think 65 assets in this now. But you can see Coin, DocuSign, Doge, ETH, Filecoin, Green Thumb. You've got Tilray, Meta, Netflix, QQQ, Spice, SPCE, Uber, Tesla, Tilray, XCC, XLM, XRP. Those are all the assets. And then here's all the custom POW indicators. I've got like 26 of them now. So 26 different custom indicators that are now in the algo. And like I said, it's growing all the time. I'm adding assets. It's a mix of stocks, commodities, cryptos. I'm adding them all the time. And here's the list of all of the indicators. I just added the weekly EMA bear cross to the algo. So this is something that has been really great, and a lot of great feedback about this one as well. But if we just go to, for example, there's not a lot of history on this one, so we'll go to SPY. And here you can see the weekly EMA bull cross. You'll get alerts. So when this happened on SPY, not the last time, but the second last, price was at around 408, and here we are at 625. SPY is also a daily bull flag and a weekly bull flag, and it's targeting 648 and 655 on the S&P 500. I think the top is getting close, but that's another indicator that I just added to the POW ALGO service. We should get one on OGI soon. It's very close to seeing a weekly EMA 12 and 26 bull cross. Yeah, EMA 12 is at 134 and EMA 26 at 134, so we could even get it tomorrow, but I would expect more than likely this week, and we have a target on OGI of 180. But today we basically just saw USMJ take the reins. So USMJ was seeing a ton of upside, and it's just playing catch up, right? You got leaders and laggards. The sector moves together, not down to the day, the second, the minute, but usually you have leaders and laggards. Sometimes, one MJ stock might not do anything for a week or two, and then it plays catch up, and then you see a move out of nowhere, right? So when in doubt, zoom out. If you look at the 3-month chart, the yearly chart, they all look pretty much the same, right? So overall, great day. Cureleaf, CL, and CXXI leading the bull list today. On the bear list, VFF, that one was definitely due for a pullback, but NEVI, we had Glasshouse down almost 13%, and VFF, this one definitely was due for daily consolidation. I mentioned this yesterday in the POW Group private community. If we lose the higher low pattern every single candle, it was going on, I think, 9 in a row. Yeah, today was the 10th day. As soon as we lost the low of yesterday, that was the signal, and daily consolidation. But it looks like it might be a daily bull flag at the moment. Yes, it is. So key support there is going to be 127. If we hold that, that's a daily bull flag. And then you just take your measured move there from the low to the high. Move it out to your 0.32 fib. And in order to confirm it, we need to get back above 147, and you're looking at 188. And that would make a lot of sense in my opinion. I wasn't a huge bull on VFF until they divested their veggie business. Now I'm adding to my position. I do own it. It's not a huge position right now, but I am adding, and I'm going to be looking to make it bigger. Tilray, that one was just due for consolidation. Hasn't even started daily consolidation yet. We have no daily support until 35 cents, folks. So this one's kind of like VFF. We could easily pull back to 50 cents, 55 cents from here. And you shouldn't be surprised by that, right? When Tilray's up 100% in a matter of 11 trading days, the first thing that comes to your mind should be, oh, I'm naturally going to expect a 10 to 20% pullback minimum, right? And here we are from the recent high to the low of the day today. We're down almost 11%. So exactly what we would expect. And, we might even see even more of a pullback. We could even see, like I said, 20 to 30% pullback just to those EMAs. And that'd still be extremely healthy. Keep that in mind. All right, just checking in on the chat here a little bit. But yeah, Cureleaf had a massive move, and I'll just show you that one real quick. So Cureleaf, Let me just see here. So if you look at the, was it the daily time frame? Yeah, I think it was the daily time frame. Or no, it was the monthly. So let me go to the monthly on here. So on the monthly, yeah, we had $1 and then 99 cents, double bottom, and then rocket. So again, playing off $1 support, psychological, now up about 91% off of that low. Very good chance we get rescheduling by the fall. I've been saying for a while now that once crypto legislation's out of the way, Genius Act, Clarity Act, market structure, which is pretty much a done deal at this point, the Genius Act, big beautiful bill out of the way. So we just need to get that Clarity Act, anti-CBDC Act out of the way, and then it's going to be MJ's turn to shine, in my opinion, which would probably be a fall seasonality effect. And then into 2026, it's MJ's time to shine big time. But yeah, we also had a POW ALGO alert go off on Cureleaf. Let me just see here. I'm going back into the history. We had a ton of MJ alerts go off right now. And lately on the MJ side of things, MSOS, there was multiple buy alerts that went off on that one. But yeah, Cureleaf, we had a bullish Triple Thunder crossover go off on July 7th. So look at this right here in the POW Group private community, CURLF. You can see here, bullish Triple Thunder crossover. It went off on Monday, July 7th. Not sure what's going on with my monitor here at the moment. I'm not sure if you guys are seeing that. But yeah, it's like glitching a little bit here. I'm going to have to get a new monitor. I've been meaning to do that. And with Prime Day, maybe I'll have to do that right after the stream. But yeah, Tilray, we had a bunch of alerts go off on that one. But yeah, look at this CURLF. Bullish Triple Thunder crossover. Weekly close over the 10-week moving average. Weekly MACD bull cross and weekly stochastic bull cross occurring simultaneously. So that was on July 7th. And let's take a look at that early buy signal that you got. So if I go here to 1 year, CURLF, July 7th, that was the beginning of this month. So if I go to the daily time frame on CURLF, so July 7th, we closed the day July 7th at 83 cents on the US side. So that was your signal to buy. And from there, we saw an upside of 70%. So people are asking me, how accurate is the algo? Well, we had a POW algo Triple Thunder, bullish Triple Thunder crossover alert go off on Cureleaf, CURLF, on the 7th. And then 3 days later, we saw a 70% gain. So there's the power of the POW algo service. And there's, like I said, there's so many different indicators now. There's close to 70 different assets, crypto, stocks, commodities, and about 26 different custom indicators now. Like, look at them all. And I'm adding more all the time, more assets all the time. It's pretty amazing. So yeah, we'll celebrate. I've been 3 years in the making. I finally got the algo service working the way I want to. And like I said, anybody who's on the live stream right now, if you're using the algo service, how awesome has it been? Like, how could you see yourself living with it without it? Let me know in the chat. Let everybody know how you think of it so far, because like I said, I literally can't get enough of it. It's absolutely amazing. Having the email alerts as well, getting it anywhere. It's been, like I said, I couldn't even imagine living without it anymore. And the wind's picking up really bad here. Not sure what's going on. Looks like we got maybe a storm brewing. But let's do a giveaway time. So I'm just gonna have to go in and let me just see here. Held. So we've got some comments coming in. Here we go. So we just had a few more. And I'll just refresh this here. I'll also copy the URL. Here we go. So we got 10 comments. So I'm just going to copy it into the... And I just remembered, this was a live stream. Hopefully that doesn't give me any grief. Because sometimes the live streams, it doesn't like the random comment picker. It might do the live stream one. Alright, let's just test it here now. We're going to do a giveaway. This one's going to be for the algo service, and it's going to be for the monthly one. Hopefully this works. was a live stream. All right, fetch. Anything goes. We're not going to allow duplicates. Pick a winner. There we go. Keyboard Commando 7493. So just shoot me an email, and we'll get that over to you. And I think you were like one of the first to comment too, so very fitting. But yeah, hey Rod, I'm learning a lot with POW Group. Has changed my portfolio around from many reds to many greens. Would not be without my POW Group. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much for everything you do. The real deal, Rod. My membership paid for itself in one day. I've learned so much, and my technical game is getting better every day. Great mid-sized community and positive, like-minded investors. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thanks for all your content, Rod. Definitely gained a lot of good insight and investing insights from you over the past 5 years following your channel. Thank you for staying on top of MJ coverage. I hope we see some better days as some of the rest of the market has. Can't wait for the sector to gain popularity. Absolutely. Thank you for always sticking to the charts. Tilray for life. I mean, 150 for the year isn't hardly what I lost in the last month learning. So, I mean, yeah. A lot of people are down right now on their MJ stocks, that's for sure. So $150 membership, definitely nothing. MJ land is heating up, absolutely. I'd love to win something from the internet. It would be my first. It would be the first for me. Cheers all. So yeah, well, you manifested that one, Keyboard Commando. So you just won a monthly membership to the POW Algo service. So just reach out to me in email. Just go to powgroup.ca or pursuitofwealthgroup.com. You can click on contact, and there'll be a form there, or you can just email me at info@pursuitofwealthgroup.com, and then we'll get that going for you. Thank you very much. Thanks everybody for participating. We're going to do another one here in just a moment. We'll do this one. It'll be the monthly membership to the POW Group private community, the chat community. This one here. So we're going to do, we did the ALGO service. And then we're going to do we did a monthly algo. Now we're going to do a monthly membership to the POW Group private community, the chat community. And here's everything here. So again, there's a video explaining it all. We did the algo. Now we'll do the silver membership, and we'll just jump into the chat here a little bit as well. Tudes, MJ's heating up. Oxley, absolutely. Yeah, we knew to be expecting a pullback on Oxley, and we got it today. Just want to know, is Oxley going back down to 10 cents? Yeah, I actually posted about that in the POW Group private community today. So again, that's kind of like the whole thing, right? Like, if you go over to the MJ channel, that's actually what I posted. I post a lot. But yeah, Oxley pullback has begun. Wouldn't be surprised if we see 12 cents to 9 cents hold as strong support. For those looking for entries here, can't go wrong at those levels. Obviously not financial advice, entertainment purposes only, but yeah, that's exactly what I was calling for, and we got it today. So Cureleaf, CBST is doing good too. Yep. Tilray on the rise. Everything's on the rise pretty much to make Tilray great again. Algo alerts is probably a good thing to have. Absolutely, it's awesome. We got Toronto in the house. Any chance on a second interview with Mr. Irwin? Oh yeah, definitely. I'll definitely be having that happen at some point soon. We got Toronto again. Oh yeah, Irwin will be back here again probably in a few months. Yeah, I want to have Hugo Alves, CEO of Oxley, on again as well. I've interviewed him, and I think we're due for an update there, especially after their news about going concern removal and improved debt situation and balance sheet. Tilray 10x, yeah, at least. I'm looking for 100x. Pow knows the charts. Thank you very much, Strone. Appreciate it. Oh, that's Raging Gun. Yeah. Well, that's what thousands of hours worth of research and practice does, and experience. 10x bro, Tilray 1000x. Raging Gun. We should call you Raging Bull. Tilray would be at least 25 by 2027. Yeah, I think so. I was thinking over the next 12 months, maybe 5 to 7. Pow, show us the truth, the charts. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see us back around 20, 25 bucks in the next year or so. Oxley is the ticker of the week. Yep. Back to 50 cents. Had some Cureleaf sold today, expecting a big pullback along with Tilray. Yeah, it's definitely due for a cool sesh. I've been killing it with the algo alerts in a separate account. That's awesome, Strone. Yeah, and you've only been in the algo service for like a week now, hasn't it been? Maybe not even. But congrats. I'm happy to hear that. Let the fun begin. Forward together. Top chat. Yeah, you've been really at the top of the chat. This new feature that YouTube came out with. Justin says, hey Rod, thanks for the videos, all your support. Hope you're back to normal now. Are we going to see Tilray at $1 even with the pullback today? Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Justin. Yeah, I do think we'll see Tilray at $1. Might even be in the next couple of weeks, I would think. So yeah, I think $1 is very likely. If we get rescheduling in the fall and then safer banking push, maybe, you know, who knows? There was talks about adding it as an amendment to the Genius Act, stablecoin bill. See what happens. I'm not holding my breath there, but I think, you know, maybe toward the fall, early 2026, we could see safer banking start to gain momentum as well. Rescheduling could happen anytime between, you know, well, again, I still think that the Genius Act, it's pretty much done deal. They said like a 99% chance. The Cody Carbone, which is like the head of the digital asset committee, and he basically said, yeah, 99% chance, and then the market structure is like 50% chance. So I think it's probably going to be like a September thing where market structure comes and anti-CBDC, and then I think it's going to be MJ focus and bills coming after that, and then into 2026, safer banking. But I think rescheduling could move forward very, very soon into the fall. And as we know, typically the summer's not great for MJ stocks, but into the summer, it's after the summer into the fall, it's usually amazing. So that would make sense as well. So I wouldn't be surprised at all to see Tilray at $1. Like I said, might even happen in a couple of weeks, and then a big pullback back down to like 70 cents, 60 cents. Brian from Muncie, Indiana. Thanks, Rod and Pal, for all the help. Thanks very much, Brian. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining. I know you've been a subscriber for a while as well, so I really appreciate you being a member. Raging Gun said, yes, Tilray will be at $1 within 4 to 6 months. Yeah, easily, in my opinion. Tilray percolating. Montreal in the house. Very nice. Hugo is awesome. Yeah, he is. Used to be a lawyer before. Bonjour, bonjour. Tilray earnings, end of the month. Yeah, it's, what was it, the 28th? I believe. Yeah, 28th. Rod, what do you think of Edmonton trade for Howard? Yeah, not bad. I like it. I mean, O'Reilly was good too, but I think it was good. Anyone who starts buying MJ stocks, yeah, and they need to get rid of, like, they tried the veterans, right? The Oilers, like, they need to get rid of that. Like, they need to just focus on their speed and the young guns. You know, bringing in, like, Corey Perry and Arvidsson and Skinner and Jeff Skinner and, like, all these, like, you know, they tried that. I don't think it's going to work. Like, focus on your core and your young talent, I think. And we need to get an up-and-coming goalie. Like, it's difficult for the trade market, so we just need to get one, like, through the farm team or something there. Through developing. Anyone starts buying MJ stocks now and holds for 2 years will get rich. Yeah, it's pretty simple, but it's been, a lot of people probably thought that 2 years ago, and here we are. So you just have to be really, really patient. Also keep money on the sidelines, right? I'm waiting for crypto final run and then put money in MJ. Yeah, pretty much the same here, Tashi. I've got way more crypto than I do MJ, but I still got a boatload of MJ as well. Like, I'm good either way. But yeah, my plan is to rotate. When I take 80 to 90% of my profits on crypto, out of that 80 to 90% that I sell, I'm going to be looking to take 10 or 20% of that 80 to 90% profit and put that into more beaten down MJ. Another MJ stock to check out is Rubicon Organics. Yeah, they're pretty good. Definitely smaller. They're just getting into their foot wet into the international market. I own a little bit of it, full disclosure, but it's only like 1% of my MJ portfolio. But I am looking to add a little bit more to it. Definitely a smaller operator. I would say they're probably a bio target or something eventually. We don't need thousands of producers in Canada and the US, so there's still a lot of consolidation, right? But here, let me post this into the chat again. We'll give away the monthly membership to the PAL Group private community now. So here is, whoops, that's not the one. Remove. There we go. This is the one. So there is the link. I'm going to go on here and refresh, see if there's any more comments. I'm not seeing any comments, folks. You got a good chance on winning. All right, let's give away another membership. This time it's going to be the monthly membership. Silver to the PAL Group private community. All right, so we've still got 10. You got a good chance of winning. All right, good luck. Fetch, anything goes, pick a winner. You got Chris K. I believe that's Chris Mayor 1000. So you're already in the PAL group and the ALGO service. So what I'll do, and it's a monthly, so if you want, just reach out to me in the PAL group private community, and what I'll do is I'll just add a credit to your account, whatever the monthly value is. So yeah, just shoot me a message on there. But hey all, having Rod leading the PAL group has changed my portfolio around from many reds to many greens. Would not be without my PAL group. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And congratulations. Thank you very much for playing and for commenting. All right, so next we're going to do the annual to the ALGO service. And again, this is currently $159.99. It'll be going up to $299.99 a year, and then $29.99 a month Canadian. So we're going to be giving away an annual membership to the PAL ALGO service here now. And again, make sure you get there's a link, YouTube video above in the chat, in the live chat. Make sure to drop a comment, and I'll be drawing this winner here in just a moment. Rubicon here, yo. Oxley will hold at 14 cents, or will it go to 10 cents tomorrow? Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's probably going to go to 12. It might not go straight to 10, but it's probably going to go to 12, 10 cents, probably hold there, and then I think that'll be a nice area to enter. It'll probably go down to like 9 cents. Everybody will freak out again, right? And then, yeah, it'll probably go back up to around 25, 30 cents. There's really no monthly resistance till about 35 cents. So it's looking good. McDavid needs to get someone to play with, and you guys need a goalie, man. We're all cheering McJesus to bring the cup back to Canada. Yeah, I know. It's frustrating. I've been saying that for forever now, but, you know, they're basically saying that there's just not any good goalies in the market right now. Everybody wants a crazy amount, a high price. So, yeah, I've been saying that for years. Need to get rid of Nurse, too, but I agree. Wallman was a great addition. Do you see Tilray pulling back before earnings, or going up and then crashing after earnings as it usually does? Yeah, I don't have a crystal ball, but yeah, I mean, it's already pulling back. I think it could pull back to around 50 cents, 55 cents, and then rocket back up to around $1 before earnings, and then, yeah, it might drop off a little bit into earnings. I think that would more than likely make the most sense. A lot of other MJ stocks due for daily consolidation and higher low, so it's kind of how I envision it. Good job with your YouTube channel. Thank you very much, KL. I appreciate it. Dang, I should have sold at 17.5 cents. Well, again, it'd be a taxable event if you're not in a TFSA, and then you don't want to overtrade in a TFSA in Canada. If you're in the US, you know, just look into the tax implications. But again, you shouldn't be saying I should have sold. You should have that plan already in your head before you enter the trade. So is it an investment? Is it a trade? And then have a price level that you're going to take profits at. So, for example, it wouldn't matter. I already have an exit plan, right? So look at Tilray. Go to my channel, put in Tilray exit plan, and it'll come up, and then it'll give you all of my. So Tilray could go to whatever price tomorrow, right? It could go to 20 cents, hopefully not, or it could go to $20. I know what my exit plan is, so I'm not second guessing myself each and every day. I'm not saying, oh, I should have sold, should have, could have, would have, you know, none of that. I don't play that game. When the price gets to my targets, then I sell. And again, you need to develop your plan before you get into it. Is it a swing trade? Is it a day trade? Are you using a stop loss, right? Have your stop loss, your sell levels, have your take profit levels. So are you going to not use a stop loss and invest? Okay, well then, what's your sell plan then? I'm not using a stop loss, I'm investing. And here's my plan. I'm taking some at $10. That'll be my initial investment. Taking some at 15, 20, 30, 40, 60, and 90. But I'm going to be holding X amount of shares forever, right? So I'll be holding some shares forever. And my average around this time of this video, this was a while ago. This was 9 months ago, almost a year ago. My average was 275, but I've been adding a lot since then. And with Tilray, and that was when it was at $1.80, right? It wasn't that much lower. But with Tilray back into down into like the 30 cents, my average is probably like $1.50 now because I've been adding, or maybe even less than that, maybe like $1.25. But yeah, it won't take long for Tilray, and like I said, I'm going to look to rotate a lot of my crypto into more beaten down MJ. So I'm just kind of hoping that MJ just takes a chill pill here and lets crypto steal the thunder for a little bit longer and then rotate. And we're seeing higher highs here on a lot of crypto right now, so it's looking good. Goalies are second. Every team needs at least 2 goal scorers. Yeah. Yeah, some teams in the NHL have a better backup goalie than our number one goalie, which is sad. Like Florida, for example. Like Vanacek's better than both of our goalies on Oilers. A good offense is the best defense. Yeah, I got the TFSA. Yeah, but I'm kind of a trader that flies in the wind. I go off feeling hunches. Yeah, just be careful over trading at a TFSA. It's fine if you're not in the profit, but you're not supposed to day trade in a TFSA. I know somebody that my accountant told me a horror story of one of his clients. It was a she, and she was day trading in a TFSA, and she had like 300% gains or 400% gains, and CRA took all of her gains because she was day trading in a TFSA. So again, you want to be careful with that. RSP is fine because you're taxed when you take it out. All right, going to give away an annual membership here now to the POW Algo service. And Rod, you're the man. Comment here. There we go. Just got a few more comments in. So give it another couple seconds, another 10 seconds or so. And then the same thing, if you win, just send me an email. Go to powgroup.ca or pursuitofwealthgroup.com. Both will take you there. Click on contact. You can fill out the form there. Or just info@pursuitofwealthgroup.com. And we'll get that off to you. But good luck to the lucky winner of the POW Algo service. Again, this is going to be an annual membership to the POW Algo. And it's valued at $159.99 Canadian. And again, it will be going up this Saturday to $299.99 per year and $29.99 a month Canadian. All right, let's grab that link here. And good luck to the next lucky winner. All right, here we go. We're going to refresh. I've been dollar cost averaging into Tilray for over a year now. It'd be nice if it went up instead of down for a change. Yeah, exactly. All right, good luck. Here we go. Anything goes. Fetch. Anything goes. Pick a winner. Azard 1004. Can't wait for the sector to gain popularity. Absolutely. It's pretty much what Philly just said in the live chat. So congratulations. You just won yourself an annual membership to the POW Algo service. I don't believe you're in the POW Group private community, so just send me an email at info@pursuitofwealthgroup.com, and you'll get the email alerts directly to your email. So congratulations. Thank you very much for all of the support. All right, I'm going to refresh this here. Now we're going to do an annual membership to the POW Group private community, and this one's valued at $239.99 Canadian. The price likely will be going up for this membership at some point soon. As we get bigger, it's just impossible for me to service the world, so I have to be, it's so that we don't have thousands of people joining either all the time. But those that lock in the price early, that's good for life, right? There's still some people in POW Group private community paying $49 a month, or sorry, $49 a year for this, and some still subscribe to the Algo service for $4 a month, and that's Canadian. So yeah, as long as you don't cancel, it'll still be available. But we'll give away an annual membership here to the POW Group private community in just a second. Again, make sure to drop a comment. We'll do a refresh here before I pick the next one here in just a moment. Not sure if anyone here is into psychedelic sector. Check out CYBN. Yeah, I do own CYBN in my portfolio as well. Full disclosure, Elmo. Psychedelic sector will probably ramp up very, very soon, right? It's very tied and correlated to MJ, and we should see it really start to heat up at some point very soon. But yeah, I do own CYBN. It's not a huge position. I am looking to add more. I'm just learning what I learned from the crypto bear market and the MJ bear market, and this patience is a virtue, right? You want to be patient. So just continue to add every couple weeks, add here and there, and take advantage of the lower prices. Let's go. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you very much, Justin. I'm heavy into CYBN, says Strom. All right. Once again, make sure to go and grab that link, drop a comment, and you can win. I'll put it in one more time, and then we'll do the winner of the gold membership, which is the annual membership to the POW Group private community. There's the link. I'll give it another 10 to 20 seconds, and then we'll draw the next winner. And again, everybody just reach out to me on email, and then I'll get the instructions on how to join over to you. Let's hit the spinning week. Strone, it's a solid company and led by a solid management team. Absolutely. Yeah, it's just a lot of it's on future promises. So, you're just very much waiting on reform like MJ, but also a lot of the clinical trials and whatnot. A lot of those companies probably huge buyout targets from Big Pharma, right? All right, we'll give it another 10 seconds. I'm going to go grab this URL again. We'll go over here, give it another 5 to 10 seconds. Pal Group for the win. We got another comment coming in here. Oh, Philly, appreciate you commenting. All right, so we'll just go over here. We'll do a refresh. So there's now 13 comments. All right, good luck, everybody. I'll do one more final refresh. Again, I approve all comments on the channel manually. Not a whole lot of trolls, but there's definitely trolls. And bots are the worst. That's the main thing. That's another reason why I do that, is so that you're not just bombarded. And there you go. Look how Philly just commented a few seconds ago, and he won. Pal Group for the win. No. Oh, Philly for the win. Or ooh, Philly, I guess. Congratulations. You just won an annual membership to the Pal Group private community, valued at $239 Canadian. So send me an email at info@pursuitofwealthgroup.com. Or just go to palgroup.ca or pursuitofwealthgroup.com, fill out the contact us page, and we'll get that over to you. But thank you very much, everybody, for joining. Thank you very much for all of your support. Congrats to all the winners. Going to end it there. I've got a meeting I got to get to here in about 30 minutes, and I've got a bunch of people messaging me as well about memberships and things like that. And if you have any questions at any point, just let me know. Exclamation point. Congratulations. You're excited, I think. Bots are disgusting, absolutely. Total addressable market is huge. I just hope there's no buyout by big pharmaceutical companies. Yeah, it probably will happen. The big buyout by pharma companies already happened. Yeah. Go Pal Group. Love this channel. Thank you very much, Justin. I appreciate it. Goes both ways, my friend. Much love. All right, thank you very much, everybody. We still got close to 40 people here after almost 45 minutes. So thank you very much. Really appreciate all the support. And like I said, I'm going to be here through the thick and the thin. Doesn't matter if we're in a bear market, bull market. And as long as I'm on planet Earth breathing, I'll be making content. So really appreciate it. And definitely does not go unnoticed, all of the support, and goes both ways. So really appreciate it. Really motivates me to keep making content and bringing as much value to the community as possible. Tilray ACB for the win. Let's hope. All right, going into there, it's Rod with Pal Group. Thanks everyone for joining us in the pursuit of wealth. Once again, congrats to all the winners, and we'll see you again soon.